What up, what up, what up, what up, weirdos? It's your boy Raindrop, Raindog, Rain Drizzle, my co-host, co-captain, co-conspirator, Uncle Juju.
What is up, babies?
How's everybody doing? Welcome back to another episode of Back from Hell, your Spotify, YouTube, and Twitch podcast. Didn't know everything you need to know. And if you're wondering, yes, excuse me, we're back on Spotify. I have officially uploaded at least the Halloween episode to Spotify. So that is up there. So if you're on Spotify and you want this, go ahead there. Uh, yeah, welcome back, everybody. We have a very ooey gooey night to talk about. We're discussing the brand new Toxic Avenger with Peter Dinklage, Jacob Tremblay, Taylor Page, Julia Davis, Johnny Cohn, Elijah Wood, and Kevin Bacon, nonetheless.
Yes.
This
cast, by the way.
Look it up. It's going to say 2023. That did not release then. It released this year. So I don't know why it says 3, but yeah.
I think it was made in 23 and released like a year later. They had to shop around for somebody to distribute, from what I understand.
I got you. Well, either way, came out this year. You can check it out. I watched the unrated version. I bought the DVD off of Amazon. I think I've not seen the original. I've only seen the unrated, so I very much enjoyed it. Yeah, I mean this is Troma's attempt at bringing back Oxy.
I think it's successful. I also got the unrated version off of iTunes. I bought it iTunes, but I guess that's the only version available for purchase. Right. So fine, whatever. That being said, I loved every minute of this movie, and I actually want to go back and rewatch it again later on tonight because I feel like there's certain things that I missed. I want to go back and give it a second glance with actually like having to pay attention and enjoy it, you know?
Yeah, no, for surely. Yeah, no, I'm very glad I bought it on DVD. I'm glad I physically own this one. So fun fact though, Peter Dinklage wasn't in the suit actually. It was another person. So shout out them for the body double who lugged around that suit all because apparently it was hot as fuck outside and like he just was like I couldn't do it. So I saw him give props to the person before it came out, so I'm just giving them props as well.
To be fair, I think they did the same thing in the original Troma movie because it's definitely not the same actor in the original either. So
no, yeah, I mean, no,
credit where credit's due, you know.
Yeah, for sure. But yeah, nonetheless, talking about Toxic Avenger, the unrated version. Yeah, I mean, it's basically Troma bringing back Toxie and giving us a little bit more, I guess you could say. Yeah. Because the original is very much just like a B movie and it's just like absurd gore and humor. So, I mean, it's still that in this, but there's a little bit more to hold on to story wise, if you ask me. Peter Dinklage is basically this kid's stepdad or mom's boyfriend, and she passes away, and he is now raising him, and he gets diagnosed with a brain disease, which is hilarious because when they tell him the brain disease, they have the construction workers in the background going all crazy. They do it twice in the movie, so it's obviously a stick of some sort that they're doing. But I think it's dope because it makes you just not have to worry about, okay, is this a real thing or like what is the disease? It's just, he has this, that's it. Like fucking let's move forward. So yeah, I like how they did that. Also, just the whole movie is very absurd and very Troma, if you ask me.
Oh yeah, I mean even down to like the news anchors bickering on camera, which would like never happen in real life, but like fine.
That's
It
not
works in
true.
this
What are
world.
you talking about? I've seen plenty of news anchor videos where they're not getting along or they fuck up. Like I've
Fair,
I've
but
seen
they would be like, "Shut the fuck up, Rick."
I disagree. I've seen some people go look up YouTube, go on YouTube and look up news anchor freakouts, yo. You'll be surprised.
Honestly, I feel like I'd be very entertained by that.
I mean, you will be, but I'm saying like you'll be surprised. Like they they be kirking. But no, for real. It was fun. It was a fun ride. I feel like it could have been a little bit shorter, personally. I'm gonna go ahead and say that. It felt a little dragged out. I liked it. I enjoyed it, but by the end, I was like, okay, this is over. I'm ready for this to,
Yeah, wrap this up.
yeah, you know. So, but like, no complaints other than that, really. But yeah, dude, I don't know. I think this was a very solid entry into the modern world of trauma.
Yes, and I also think it's a perfect example of, and I'm not saying that Toxic Avenger, the original, is bad by any stretch of the imagination, but the perfect remake is you take a B movie and you just put a little bit of money in it, and you get something like this, where it's like it's
Yeah, but
updated.
you're also not so you're kind of selling it as something crazy when I want to go ahead and say I personally think yes, they threw a little bit of money at it, but I don't think this is much far off from the original.
Oh no, um,
there is a lot of scenes, like even the gore, like is clear. Like you can tell when it's
oh yeah,
CGI'd, you can tell when it's edited. Like it has that trauma feel to where it's not perfect, and that's where I disagree with you a little bit. Is that I think this is very much modern day trauma. Like they didn't try buffering all of the dents and dings in the movie. They just kind of
oh no. I what I was saying is that like as a remake, it stands as like one of the good ones. I'm saying like the
oh
Fly
for
Off
sure
like that, where it's
for
like
sure
you take a B movie from like the 80s, where in those cases it was the 50s, and you just give it a little tweak, a little here, a little there, and boom, like you have the perfect remake. You're not trying to remake The Godfather, you know?
no, I agree
Like,
with you on that. Yeah, no, for surely, I definitely agree
um,
with that.
and by the way, the whole scene in the restaurant is probably one of my favorites in both movies
I was
for
gonna
different
say,
reasons.
I was gonna say, if I remember correctly, that was in the first movie as well.
Yeah,
Like,
I loved the terrorists are being mad because like it went from Mr. Meat to Miss Meat, and they're just like, we're gonna hold it hostage. What?
yeah, no, I mean it's super goofy. Like the whole movie is goofy.
Oh
Even
yeah.
when he's like killing people, it's goofy as shit. Like,
Oh yeah, and the whole time he's trying to find the right line to say. Like every line's like, yeah, that line kind of sucks.
yeah, no. Um, I want to shout out. I'm not usually a huge fan, but Kevin Bacon kind of did his thing on this one as
Oh yeah,
well.
I
He
was
he didn't
pleasantly.
like he used his like A-list actor skills, but he also like fit right into. I mean, Peter Dinklage is also a A-list actor, but like he's like, I don't know. I was very sold on both. Like, and then Elijah Wood looked fucking
Yes.
creepy as goddamn shit.
And you know what, dude? I was thinking about this too. Like
That's the
Elijah
suit.
Wood would be a really good Matt Reeves Batman villain. Like
You always saying that because he looked like the fucking penguin.
I didn't want to say it, but like I- he's really good
I
at playing
don't.
creepy dudes. I'm gonna be
I think
honest.
he's good at playing creepy dudes, but I don't think God, that's gonna sound fucked up, but uh I don't know if that fits the penguin,
Oh
like
no,
the show,
I wasn't
like
even thinking like the Penguin. I just like hell. I would like to see him play a villain straight up. You
I
know?
mean, I just don't think he'd fit in that universe well, personally. I
Fair,
don't see it
fair.
working. I mean, I see where you're coming from because he looked like Danny DeVito as the Penguin, but I also don't think Danny DeVito's Penguin fits in Matt Reeves' universe. So that's where I have to disagree with you. That I think I, I
No,
think
no, fair.
uh, I think he
Uh,
works in this movie because he's like creepy silly, like
and
he's kind of like
he
the
had a
heartful like villain.
really good turnaround though, which I
That's what
was
I'm
kind of
saying. He was like
yeah.
the heartful villain. Like, but this is Toxie. This is what Toxie looks like for anybody who's not aware. This is what the person in suit or whatever. I really like what they did with the eye because like when he's like
Yeah.
hiding behind the tree, he pulls his eye out and like
Pops
sticks
it.
it
I was like,
around like a fucking telescope. I was like, okay, that's dope. But yeah, they did a lot of shit like that. Like you're talking about like when he rips the dude's arm off and like
oh,
all that.
oh, slap my arm. Again, like the one-liners in the background, which is why I want to go back and rewatch it a little bit.
No, for sure. I'm definitely gonna rewatch it. I just haven't yet. I was watching Leatherface, the 2017 movie before.
Oh, good
Yeah,
movie.
that was actually a pretty good movie. It's a better version of the McConaughey movie from or
Oh,
whatever it is.
is
Texas
that
Chain.
other like Texas Chainsaw 3,
I
right?
don't know what. No, it's Texas Chainsaw Massacre, like New Generations or something like that. That's like the name of it. It's the McConaughey one. He's good in it, but like the movie sucks.
Yeah, the movie awful. No, no, that's an actual really fire series to get into later on. The Texas Chainsaw. So I think we kind of just overlooked them for Halloween, but
I don't think we overlooked them. I think it's just we weren't doing really that kind of thing.
I feel
Like,
like those are more summer movies anyway. You
yeah,
know,
I mean, it's based in Texas, so like it's always like warm and fields and fucking hot and greasy out. So I would have to agree with you on it. I mean, fucking that movie X gives Texas Chainsaw
yes,
vibes,
yes.
like
Which
down to the
I also kind of feel like a great double feature. Um,
oh for sure.
like X was kind of like, whereas this movie's clearly they're going for the horror comedy. X
Yeah,
is
yeah.
funny in a different kind of way.
Yeah,
Um,
it's funny and like, oh, that's fucked. Like this
yeah,
is funny. Like, oh, that was actually like a funny joke. Haha, hee hee.
or,
Like
or
there
like
was
just
definitely
saying, making a point of saying that like people getting fucked over by companies, and they are turning to doing crazy shit to get their medical bills paid.
yeah, I mean that too. They did it, it makes sense now. They donated like all their opening weekend money to non-paid medical bills for this
Yeah,
movie.
but
So
it's like, that's a decent, like a decent movie with a decent message doing something decent for people out there, so I can support it. you
yeah,
know
no, that's why I bought it on DVD. I was like, it's Peter Dinklage, it's Toxic Avenger, like it's they're doing something good. Like, let me go ahead and support it. I know my contribution probably didn't go towards medical bills, but it's like you guys still were doing that, so I can get behind making you a little bit of money. Like,
yeah.
I mean, I only paid like 15, 17 bucks for a brand new DVD, so I'm not complaining. Like,
Yeah. Did it come with any special features on it, or is it just the movie?
I think it did. I gotta put the DVD back in and double check.
Yeah.
There was definitely like 4 options of stuff, like scene
Oh,
selection,
ooh.
play, and then 2 other things. So I'm imagining there is, but I could be wrong. But I would really hope so, because like that's a movie I would like to see the behind the scenes on.
Oh yeah, and I'm gonna go ahead and point out I loved the makeup job on this for all the characters that required design.
Oh yeah.
It all
I mean,
looked
even down to the end with Kevin Bacon's like he wolf fucking feature thing. Like And the way he went out was gnarly. Like they did not
Yeah.
shy away from the blood on that one. That is what really sold me on this movie is that like from the very beginning, like it knows what it is, it homages what it's from, and it holds true in my opinion. Like Juju said, just imagine Toxie with a decent budget. Like it was fun. Like
Yeah.
it wasn't obviously the same fucking thing, but like I'm glad because like I don't want a bar for bar remake of the movie.
Yeah,
I
you don't
want
want
it
to copy paste. Yeah, you
yeah, I
want it.
want it to stand on its own 2 feet. I want to see it walk. I want to see it run. I want to know
You
what
want
the
to see
fuck
the
is
mop, the toxic mop, go through some dude's head.
yeah, dude. I mean, like, look at this guy.
Yeah,
I mean, it's short Toxie. Like, it was so fun, dude. Like, especially like you said, like when he like hits people with the mop and it just like cuts their like mouth like completely off in half. It's just like, god damn. Like,
dude. Like whoa. Or like when he gets shot and the bullet just pulsates out of his
yeah,
arm.
yeah. Oh my god, dude, the bum he was hanging out with in the woods was hilarious. There's like this hobo guy in the woods that he like the guy tells him he's a doctor, so like the girl gets shot that he's with and he takes her to her and he's like, "Are you sure you're okay to do this as a doctor?" And he's like, "Who told you I'm a doctor?" And it's like,
You did.
"Yeah, dude. This shit had me weak as fuck."
Which is also funny because I literally had that conversation with my mom about a documentation while I'm watching the movie. Hey, did you take the deposit for this party, Mom? No, I didn't. Hey, did you take the? I just told you that.
Yeah, like, come on, dude. No, I get it. I get it. I mean, but for real,
Yeah.
like the whole movie was dope. The colors were awesome.
Yes, I would point out that they did a really good job of homaging not just the original Toxic Avenger, but the era of which it came out through
Yeah,
the cinematography because it looked very like the deep reds, the deep blues, the way that green just popped.
yeah, no. And even like bring up this picture again for the 15th time. You can't see it too well, but that eyeball was like vivid as fuck black with
Yeah.
like that little bit of red. Like that shit really did look like gross. Like I don't know. I loved it.
Yeah. I mean, again, like just the bits and like random goo just like hanging around.
I
Ugh.
definitely think this movie could fit in for like spring and summer though. Like
Yeah. Yeah. I
like
definitely
I
feel like
did,
this is more of like a summer horror comedy. You know, get
oh
your
for
friends
sure.
together.
Oh, this
um,
is definitely like a get together and roll a blunt with the homies and just like
ah,
pass it around and be like, "What the fuck are we watching?" Like, like, and like I don't know, dude. Like I said, like the storyline with this kid, like or with the kid, is
yeah.
like it gives you something to hold on to outside of just like the guts and gore. So
I
like
almost
I think that was like a
kind of
decent little touch.
yeah, I almost kind of enjoyed the relationship that he had with his son over the kind of like romantic relationship of the original.
Yeah.
Like at
No.
least like the son or at least his stepson, it made sense that they would
Yeah. Well,
bond.
I mean, well, like the original Toxie, like it was supposed to be absurd, so that's why it was like she's in
Yeah,
love with this gross toxic Avenger dude. So
I think
no
it's
hate to
blind,
it.
right?
I think so.
It's like I think they reference that in the
Yeah, I think
scene,
you're right.
in the I'm sorry, in the fast food restaurant. She's like, I'm blind. I was like,
Yeah,
oh, he's gonna get a chick. Nope, they went completely the other way with it.
yeah. No, they did. You're definitely right, though. I'm pretty positive she was blind in the first one. It's been a minute since we reviewed
Uh,
it,
we
but
gotta go back and rewatch it again. Oh,
yeah, we're gonna have to review the second one,
yeah, which
Toxie 2.
I'm kind of hoping this one gets a sequel too.
I hope, but I have no high hopes. Because I think it was good, but I think if it got a second one, it's probably gonna be one of those like straight to streaming or like DVD kind of
Yeah,
thing. Like I just think it'd be hard sell to get everybody back in the theater for a second one, because this only got like a 3 on Letterbox. So like it's still a good score, but it wasn't everybody's favorite. Like I saw a lot of people giving it like 2s and shit. So I think they're boring. And also like you should know what you're getting into when you get into a Toxic Avenger movie, but maybe it's just been so long people forgot, or they just didn't Google what this movie was based off of. Because like when I sat down and hit play, I was like, okay, like this is exactly what I'm getting into. Like,
Oh yeah, I mean from the opening shot of him like doing and like all the crazy shit in the background going on, like you
mhm.
know instantly where you are. Um,
I also love the Juggalo villains.
yes, was it the Nasty Boys or something like that?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. They're a bunch of juggalos, and then the one guy's in the chicken suit with the baby head.
Yeah, which I was totally not expecting that, by the way.
Mm-mm,
Like,
mm-mm.
but like, and
Ex-
also like they point out that everybody in that town has been poisoned by this company.
yeah. Which I mean, I do hope Trauma keeps putting out more modern movies, though. I don't want them to
Yes.
like even if it's not a Toxie 2, like maybe we'll get like, just something out the vault that they could remake. Like, I'd even take another Tromeo and Juliet, or like
Yeah,
Bloodsucking
or
Freaks, or
like
Cannibal Hall.
Nukem High.
Yeah, yeah, or that musical about cannibals they made, or some shit like that. Yeah, I almost bought it on DVD the other day at Second and Charles. I was in there. I think I texted you that I bought a bunch of like,
Yep.
dude, I fucking December, dude, we're gonna be eating on podcast. I have like
Yeah.
so many movies on DVD for Christmas right now that I'm saving. Like I'll give you guys a spoiler alert.
Sure.
Um, we have She-Ra He-Man Christmas special that we're gonna do. It's
Yeah. All right.
Yeah, yeah, and then we're gonna do Jack Frost, which is some like shitty B movie, like fucking horror movie. It's not the
It's
Snowman
not
one.
the Killer Snowman one. It's a
No, this one's from like 2012 or some shit, like
okay.
2009. And he looks like straight up Jack Frost, like the guy, like the Freeze dude or whatever.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. The
He,
ice. Yeah.
he,
I know who you're talking about. But yeah.
Yeah, or whatever his name is. He looks kind of like him. And then I grabbed Silent Night, or not Silent Night, Deadly Night. It's David Harbour as Santa Claus, and
Yes.
he's basically going like John Wick status. I grabbed that for the pod. So that's 3 right there that we're definitely doing. So
Let me know
I
if
gonna do, huh?
you ever come across the Ginger Dead Man.
Oh, okay. Okay. I know there is that the one with Gary Busey or
Yep.
whatever?
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, they're all on Tubi. I know that. I know that much. Fucking I almost watched one because I was like, "What the fuck?"
Santa Slay, I think.
Yeah, yeah, Deadly Night,
Um,
Silent
put
Night or
this though.
whatever.
Did Troma do the Killer Turkey movie? Because I'm pretty sure that the bird in the beginning of Toxic Avenger was an homage to that.
I don't know if they did. Let me Google it. Who made the killer?
For the life of me, I wish I remember what it.
Doesn't tell me. It just tells me that Gordon Downey and Kevin Stewart. So that's all I know.
Oh, I don't know. It's this movie again. It's like I have to go back and look at it because I want to see if there are any references to other trauma movies.
Yeah, yeah,
You
no, that
know?
would that would be interesting. I'm definitely gonna watch it with second eyes and see what the fuck is going on, because it was a mad fun time. I just ate a couple edibles and fucking sat down with my dog and
Hell yeah! I mean, I watched it in the office because work
You
and
watched
like
that at
honestly,
Lagrada?
yeah, I watched it on Legrado without my headphones in too because I was like, fuck it. If I'm gonna watch a trauma movie, I'm watching a trauma movie.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. No, for sure. I'm glad you did. I love the part where Peter Dinklage shows up to the concert and starts like singing heavy metal.
Yes.
That shit was dope, yo. Like I was like, you kind of sound badass, dude. Like
Or like where he has to pee to get the
the
car out.
chainsaw, it starts like burning through the metal, dude. Yeah. I also just love how like it upset like insanely strong he is as this short little monster.
Yeah.
Like he's just,
Like in the where he's beating the shit out of the terrorist, where he rips the guy's insides from like
yeah, yeah.
from his posterior. It's like, what the fuck?
Yeah, no, dude, it was golden. Whole thing was great, dude.
Yeah.
Fucking it did really make me wanna go back and watch the old ones, though, I won't lie. Like,
Yeah.
it made me miss that absurd, like, obscenity or whatever.
That absurd humor.
Yeah, yeah. Like, I wanna go back and just enjoy every low budgetness of it that there is. Like, I know
The
there's,
fact
like
that they weren't afraid to just murk a kid 10
oh,
minutes into
yeah.
the movie. But and this
Yeah.
one,
You
like,
know my rule, if you murk a kid, you get 5
yeah,
stars from me.
I mean, like, yeah, I'm
I
I'm
mean,
an equal
look at
opportunity horror guy, so
that's that's why I loved Bloodlines because that little kid had it coming and he fucking bites like
oh yeah, he
it,
bites it in the worst way.
yeah,
Like,
it was like it was all his fault too. So like fuck that kid. Like to the full hearted like
I love how, by the way, that like in John Carpenter's Halloween, because I remember looking it up on Wikipedia. The only reason why Michael Myers kills a dog is to basically prove how evil he is, but never once did it cross their minds to just murk one of the kids that they were.
yeah.
I was like, I feel like you would have gotten your point across better.
Yeah. People don't like seeing dogs die in movies, dude. Like it's
Yeah.
like that's where I'll give Carrie the Rage, the second one. Have you seen that?
Yes, I saw it when it came out.
Oh my god, dude. So Walter, that poor dog. I mean, he lives, but that's what they did right about the movie. The movie was kind of meh, but like Walter gets ran the fuck over by a car like 8 times or whatever, and then he's alive by the end, which I was just like, how did everybody in this movie die, but my boy Walter made it out on all 4 legs? Like,
And the director was probably given a note that it was like, the dog must live.
yeah,
Like,
probably. That movie is hilarious, dude, because it's such a time period
oh,
piece.
oh yes, and I mean
Like
it was bad when I saw it back in 2000 and what, I think it's like 2000 maybe it came out.
yeah, some shit like that, like 2002. I don't know, but it's such a time period piece, dude. Like the whole movie is just a fever dream. Fucking. But this movie was great for modern entry. Like straight up.
Yes.
Like they kept the qualities of Toxic Avenger, and then they also like bring in the like. I know I said some of the like stuff were rough and not like super clean, but like it still was like way better than what the original effects look like, you know?
Oh
Like
yeah. And honestly, kind of better than some of the effects that I've seen in a couple A-list movies, quote unquote.
yeah. Yeah. I'll say that sadly.
I mean, there comes a point like with the Final Destinations, like back in like the first three, once like number four hit, they kept trying to like they got away from the practical and went into CGI blood, and it just didn't work. You know,
Oh,
like
you're right.
it didn't feel the same. Like there's something about like having to stab a dummy and then it may look like a human person that gives it the
No, I
fact.
mean that's why The Walking Dead was so good because everything was
Yes,
practical. Like
yeah.
they like all the
Um,
guts and shit, like all the walkers for the most part. Like obviously
and
in
all
the
this
newer stuff when they do huge hordes, there's probably some CGI, but
also like when they bite people, it's like it looks real, and it feels real.
Yeah, 100%. You're like, "Ow, fuck." Like, you really
Yeah,
just hit my
you're
bitch
like,
ass.
dude, like that's one thing I wanted to say about X last night too. Not last night when we recorded too.
Yeah, yeah,
When the
yeah.
guy stepped on the nail, I'm
Oh, yeah, I
literally
was like,
like doing
yeah,
this.
I did too, yo. I shriveled up. I was like, "Oh, fuck."
Oh
I was like, "I
no!
know that fucking hurt, bro. I know that fucking hurt." That's like, oh my god, I don't wanna ruin it, but in Pearl, there's a scene in Pearl that just I won't say what it is, just so because I know you're probably gonna watch those movies.
But it's
Uh,
serious
oh,
cringe.
I almost threw up. I almost threw
Oh,
the fuck up.
ooh,
Like, I really almost threw up because I was in like, I felt so much pain. Like, it was like gross
ooh.
and painful, and I was like, "Holy shit, yo." There's not many moments in that movie that's like that, but that was one of them. And anybody watching, you probably know which one I'm talking about. It's the alleyway scene where the guy tries to rob her. Like, so when you're
I mean,
watching, you'll know now. You'll know when you get there.
um, like kind of in the same vein, that's how I felt about Hostel Part Two, which
Oh yeah. Yeah.
like to be fair, I think I will probably watch Hostel Part Two before I'd rewatch the first Hostel. Just
Same.
I feel like I don't know. I feel like the second one was honestly better, but
I agree.
um,
I agree.
yeah, like just that factor of like oh no.
Yeah, no, you're right. You're definitely right. I mean, there's a couple movies like that. Not many, but a couple, you know?
Yeah,
Like I don't know, like Terrifier you think would do it, but like there's like it's
there
kind
were
of
a couple of moments in the first Terrifier that were like that. I've yet to see the others, so
okay, yeah, yeah. Well, strap in if the first one bothered you. That's all I can say is strap the fuck in, my man. Anything else you want to say about Toxie before we wrap it up?
and honestly, I give it 5 toxic barrels out of 5. It
Yeah.
scratched my every itch. It had awesome makeup, awesome practical effects, an awesome story. Like I feel like janitor gets thrown into toxic waste and goes on a revenge kick is just like perfect script telling. That's it.
No,
You know?
I agree. I gave it
Um,
a I gave it an honest 3.5, but my podcast score would be a 4.
okay.
Like like I gave it a 3.5, but my podcast score would be a little bit higher. Like my personal like enjoyment of watching, like not what I would tell people. Like, because like I want to be honest with people. Like like
Yeah.
if you're not a Toxie fan, this is probably a 3.5. But if you're a Toxie fan, this is a 5.
This is if you're a trauma fan in general, I think this is a perfect set like love letter to those
Oh
kind of
yeah,
movies. And I'm not one that I would recommend to everybody, but definitely if the horror comedy is your scene, you do know better.
I'd have to agree. I watched a horror comedy last night that was dog shit, and it had 4 stars on Amazon. It was called Totally Killer. Um,
Is that
this
the one
girl,
where, where she goes back in time?
yes, dude, it's so dog shit.
I
So
did see that.
they try to lean too hard into the seriousness of it, and it's just not good. And then it's not scary, and the kills aren't that great. It's like a shitty Michael Myers, and then the jokes just don't land.
No,
It's
and
just
one of the reasons why I didn't particularly like that movie when I saw it, this was just one of those things, is because you're judging the '80s with the eye of today. Which today
yeah,
everything is critical, everything is bad, everything is, oh, you can't
yeah,
do a time travel '80s movie. Which, by the way, I did see Back to the Future in the movie theaters. So, um, which, by the way, that movie felt like Back to the Future if they had like serial killer in it.
yeah. I could see
It
that.
just wasn't good. If you want one from Amazon that I thought was halfway decent, my best friend's exorcism.
Okay,
uh,
okay.
That was really good. That was really well made for the kind of movie it is.
Yeah, 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 yeah. I'll take that over what I watched. We followed it up with an amazing movie that I surprisingly have never seen. We followed it up with Interstellar.
Ooh, ooh. Okay,
Yeah.
that's a conversation for,
Alright.
for another pod.
That
Because
that fucking plot twist, dude. Holy shit. I was like, "Damn, bro. Did not see that coming from a mile away." Like,
Interstellar was one of those movies that I regretted not seeing it in the movie theater because just being on a
yeah,
tiny ass screen didn't do it.
I feel that. I wish I watched it in the theaters, but can't go back. That's long gone now.
It's also like a more positive version of Event Horizon. If you
Yeah.
stop and think about it,
No,
like
for sure. I was geeked because we watched True Grit the night before.
oh, the
The
remake,
remake.
right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah.
great
So
movie,
good.
great movie.
So good, dude.
So good.
But in my review, I was like, I'll tell you my exact review and tell me I'm lying. Tell me I'm fucking lying, dude. Tell me I'm a
By the way,
fucking
I believe that the goal on that is the same chicken sinners.
I think you're right. I said funny, heartbreaking, and good gunslinging. Matt Damon is low key always the talkative, annoying guy, isn't he? Still
Yep.
crushed
Yep.
it. Matt Damon is always the guy who don't shut the fuck up, or is the guy who,
And I've seen the original True Grit. You know how I feel about like 50s westerns.
yeah,
I cannot stand John Wayne as an actor because he's always John. Hey, program in every movie. Whereas Jeff Bridges is fucking phenomenal as Rooster Cogburn. Like he's the whole reason
I,
I watched that damn movie.
my boy Ken did say the original True Grit is pretty fucking good though.
it
Like,
it is. I just hate John Wayne.
that's fair. That's fair.
So
I can't blame you on that. I I don't know if I've ever watched a full John Wayne movie, to be completely honest.
I had to because my dad loved the spaghetti westerns. So
Yeah,
like
yeah, yeah. So you got forced to sit there in front of
yes,
the
and
TV.
like and I had to watch like the outlaw Josie Wells and like Fistful of Dollars and stuff like that, which
Yeah,
I understand there are people who love those movies. I just personally think they're boring as fuck. But
yeah.
because
I
it's
get
all
you.
like, oh, look at how beautiful the West is, and then like maybe 2 minutes of like a gunfight.
No, you're definitely right. You're definitely right. I watched Harder They Fall and then followed it up with True Grit because we were on a Western streak. Harder They Fall is a fucking great movie.
um, I will tell you another a great documentary that I watched today. Actually, it's about Enron. Check that shit out.
Okay,
It'll make your heart, it'll make your blood boil about how evil these motherfuckers are.
I believe
You
that. Definitely believe that. Well, shit, I'll put that on. You're gonna have to text me the name of it.
Yeah, I gotta send you a whole list of these documentaries because,
Yeah,
like,
you do. You do. I'm never gonna get to them, dude.
yeah,
But
I know,
dude,
right?
but dude, I don't know what the fuck we're gonna follow Toxie up with. We were
Oh,
on a banger
Frankenstein.
streak. Oh yeah, damn. Okay, yep. There you guys go. Next week,
Yep.
Frankenstein. Look out next beginning of next week for Frankenstein by Guillermo del Toro.
Which
Fucking
again, like, I appreciate the fact that he's releasing it now as in like a November kind of Christmas movie because I feel like as much as I would love to say Frankenstein's a Halloween movie because everybody's going to be dressed up like it, I don't really feel like it's a story.
you cut out.
Oh, sorry. Um, I just I don't feel like it's a Halloween story. I feel like this is more of like a sit around and watch this movie with your with your family while you're opening presents because it's like
Well, I
I
don't
don't
know
know.
if you're gonna want to watch
You're
it with
that
your
kind of family.
family. I don't know if you're gonna watch it with your family because, from what I heard, like it's like a love letter to Frankenstein. Like this is like a masterpiece. Like apparently, like it's very much like the book or whatever.
Yeah. Yes.
So I'm curious to see what he's done. All the I've only seen a few clips from it, and it looks beautiful. I love Oscar Isaacs though, and then the guy from Brightburn and Euphoria, Jake whatever his name is.
In the
He plays
monster.
I can't remember his name, but he
Hey, listen, it can't be worse than the Robert De Niro fucking Frankenstein movie, where, by the way, Robert De Niro played the Frankenstein's monster. So it can't be worse than that.
didn't know that was a thing. So I'm now
That was
mad I do know that's a thing.
that came out in the time. It was like right when Francis Ford Coppola did his Dracula movie. So they immediately were like, "We got to do a Frankenstein version of this." So they did like a high budget Frankenstein movie.
Jeez. I have a Frankenstein Universal Monsters getting here tomorrow. I have three great movies landing here tomorrow. I
Yes,
have Blackula, the HBO movie drop getting delivered to my house.
nice.
So I'm very excited for that. I got Frankenstein Universal Monsters on VHS, and then I bought the DVD off eBay of Killer Clowns. So yeah, yeah, got some.
On that.
Yeah, I got some good ones showing up. But yeah, man. You got anything else you want to say? I'm getting hungry.
Um, y'all got to be careful out there. Congratulations, New York City, California, and New Jersey and Virginia for the blue
Yeah,
wave, giving me
yes,
a bit of
sir.
good news. This makes me seem that not everything is doom and gloom. So,
No, for surely. I'm very much. I think we all made the right decision. My bitch ass did not sadly get out to vote, so I'm glad everybody else did and made it happen.
hey, as George Carlin says, you have a right to complain. I don't. I voted for these people.
Yeah, fair, fair. Oh, rest in peace. But on that note, everybody remember never offended, always recommended. Have a good night and stay toxic. Peace.
Peace.